YouTube, welcome to my channel where thought-provoking conversations collide. Just my opinions, talking hip-hop, celebrities, and politics. Now listen, make sure you subscribe. Let's talk about it. Bye! Hello, YouTube, Instagram, all the people across the world, honey. Ooh, aren't we all in love right now? Ooh! Kendrick Lamar, once again, our beloved brother. Kendrick Lamar set the tone, literally to me, playing this game of control. See, if you don't understand what's going on, Kendrick Lamar is showing his power of control. And how you can control the masses through music. This is what I loved about the video that dropped, you guys. The Luther video. This is what I'm talking about. I'm looking at it on my other device, right? I can't play it because, you know, YouTube and all those people, they get very upset when you play other people's music. And I'm telling YouTube, I'm like, I don't even have all of the subscribers. Why you don't want me to play it? Last week, I think the week before last, they did my video where they said, we're not going to allow you to go out farther because of the what music? So I think it was my intro music. Anyway, I'm sorry I didn't introduce myself. My name is my name is MZTIA. Listen, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe right now. I'm just so excited to see Kendrick Lamar, my brother, drop the latest video, Luther. Congratulations, brother. Plus, he's finna get ready and go on tour. So this is just was the perfect moment to set the tone of the atmosphere. Control. This is what I wanted to talk about when I wanted to talk about the video. Listen, the power in music and to control the masses with music is very key. If you notice, putting out Luther video really calmed the crowd. It's so crazy what's going on. If you're looking at the president, Kanye, her, him, Terrence, everybody is just up in, everybody's spirit's just high and provocative. So with the video Luther dropping, it really controlled the masses and set the tone. Y'all ought to be in love. I hope some of y'all laid in the bed with your women last night. Between the girls not understanding who the baby fathers not wanting to be the children's daddy. You know, it's just so much going on. And I think it was the perfect moment that, you know, Kendrick dropped the video to say love is what matters. But did anybody notice throughout the song, though, he still was talking about, I take your enemies in front of God. He's diabolical sometimes. I'm sorry. But don't we love it? You got to have a little bit of both, right? You got to be dangerous and good at the same time, right? Yeah, you do. You got to be dangerous and good at the same time. I love the video. Shout out to Kendrick. Did anybody catch the pause in the beginning, right? It reminded me of the sizzling pause that Michael Jackson would talk about when he would do his intros and music. Did anybody know this? If you're a music lover, Michael Jackson always talked about the sizzle. You have to have the sizzle. The sizzle get the crowd ready. If you go back to his, I'm talking about Michael Jackson. If you go back to Michael Jackson, I think it was the halftime show, the sizzle moment, right? Michael Jackson was good for sizzle moments. And I think Kendrick Lamar, that pause in the beginning gave a sizzle moment. Like, let me set the tone. Let me bring the atmosphere down. Because if you think about it, once you watch the video with the pause, everybody was like, so once again, control. Kendrick is great with controlling the atmosphere, the moment. Music does that. You remember on, was it Save Tyrone or Tyrone something? And in the movie, it was showing you how the music, when they would play certain music, it'll make them fight. And then when they would calm the music down, it'll make everybody slow down. Go back and watch that movie. That was a key. So when I heard that, I saw that. Once again, this is another thing about music, how it controls. The DJ. My dad was a DJ. So when you would see a fight brewing in the party, right? Because of the music. If you had a great DJ with discernment, he knew how to put on a certain record to control the crowd. So when he see the crowd getting crazy with the fighting, the real DJ who knew how to control you through music, he would play the song that make everybody go, ooh, ooh la la la. Then not everybody in the party like this. Ooh, you know, see? Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know what's going on. It's in your face. You don't even know what's going on. So Kendrick have a great way of controlling. Let me see what I wrote down. The music was soothing. It was very soothing with everybody going crazy. Once again, he controlled the atmosphere. He made you calm down. I hope y'all got y'all song last night listening to Kendrick. The fire in the gun. That was a scene. Pow. You know, Kendrick is this kind of artist too. We all his fans. So we reading between the lines for the next moment. Like, okay, where he going next? What he saying? What he saying? I ain't good at all that. But, you know, Kendrick is that kind of artist. He make us think, right? I'm a thought-provoking type of thing. I like those kind of conversations too. So when he popped the gun, I said, okay, what song you finna do next? Where you going next? I think he showed I can be crazy and good at the same time. I got a little crazy and good in me too. No, I'm just, let's move on for you kind of figure out who I am. What I said, I loved it. SZA came in as a sex symbol, walking through the hallway, right? All boisterous, thick. Go SZA! Yes, I love it. I think the tour is going to be amazing. Shout out to Kendrick. Love the video, brother. Love the video. You know me. I'm typing every time. Once again, Kendrick knows how to control the moment. That's a powerful tool. I talked about that on my, what is that? X influence. It's very powerful. Do you know how to use it? Are you good with it? Do you use it for bad or do you use it for good? I think Kendrick is wearing his suit well. He's learning how to carry his sword and use it perfectly. Let's move on. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. I got some great topics which I want to talk about. Will Smith, I wanted to say this. Will Smith freestyle on this lunch thing stuff. I can't think right now. It was amazing. Will Smith, amazing. Shout out to Lady Liv. Hey, Lady Liv, good morning. I was talking about the Kendrick Lamar video. You got to go over there and see it. Give my boy a click. Let's talk about Summer Walker, the Billboard Woman in Hip Hop. And I did Kendrick Lamar. You got to go and see it, Lady Liv. Let me see if I can pull up something real quick. Will Smith did this, you guys. Wait a minute. I really kind of love what Will Smith is doing right now. I'm not going to lie. Will Smith is really showing us how to get it at the bag, like from the beginning. I think Will Smith is in a moment where he's like back at ground zero, but he's showing us how if you're really talented, if you really this girl, or if you really that girl or boy, let me show you how I can come back from the bottom and get it. And I know people say Will Smith is not really from the bottom, but he's showing you how to get it out the mud, right? If you hear people talking, it's people at my job. But so I really love that about Will. Go and watch that freestyle. He's showing his growth coming back up. I love it. Amazing. I love it, love it, love it. How do I take this off? I don't know how to take this off. One of the next topic. Share, choose different. Share, choose different. Choose different. Okay. This is good. Summer Walker is about to put out her album. Let me see if I can choose another video, another thing. Summer Walker, you guys. Isn't Summer Walker the Mary J. Blige of this time? To me, I feel like she is the Mary J. Blige of this generation. Listen, Summer Walker about to put out an album, SW3, Summer Walker 3, I guess. My favorite album from Summer Walker is Still Over It. My favorite song is Insane, right? But the question that I wanted to talk about today was, Will Summer Walker be able to give us the Summer Walker that we love since she's in love now? You know how Mary J. Blige, once she got in love, the music kind of went funny to the point where the fans would be like, we don't want Mary J. Blige in love. This is how selfish we was as fans. We was like, we don't want Mary J. Blige to be in love because we knew the music was going to change and we didn't like it. As crazy as we are and mean as we are as fans, we loved when Mary J. Blige was going through hell because she gave her best. You know, sometimes pain produces great things, right? Like pain, pressure produces gold. What you say, Lady Liv? What you think about that? So I'm worried about the new Summer Walker. Will we get the old Summer Walker? Or since she's in love right now, will we just get somebody we ain't never heard before? But you know, listen, we got to allow people to grow. We got to allow people to grow. And so we're watching. I'm waiting. God bless me. God help me. I think I'm insane. Okay. My favorite song, Walk Outside. Oh, this is good. Billboard Women in Hip Hop. Ooh. I just want y'all to see this real quick. The Billboard just put out Women in Hip Hop. I love it, love it, love it. Everybody is going crazy. Nicki Minaj became number one. I'm not mad at Nicki Minaj being number one. Now, this is what they said. Okay, let me do this. They said they judged these top 25 on the criteria of the body of work, achievement, chart, single, album, gold, platinum, certification, culture, impact, influence. So this is how they chose the top 25 off of those things. And I don't like the numbers. I feel like some of the women who is on the latter end of the number spectrum should have been on between the number ones and twos. So who I got? They got Tierra Whack. I can't say everybody, but they got Tierra Whack and Doechii as 25 and 24. They got Gangsta Boo at 23. Glorilla at 21. Moni Love, Remy Martin. All of these people's on the latter end. My niece Megan is on 15. As you come down lower, Cardi B is at 11. Foxy Brown at 10. Eve. Now, top 5, Queen Latifah, top 5, Queen Latifah, Lil' Kim, Lauryn Hill, Missy Elliott, and Nicki Minaj. I don't like the arrangement. If you want to go about, I feel like, the people who I felt like they missed out, and I know a lot of people may be mad about this, but when you think about impact, and I wouldn't so much say platinum or gold, but influence and impact, as raunchy as this is, I felt like the City Girls should have been on the list. Even if it wasn't but 25, because you got to think about it. But with them having Trina, maybe that's why they put Trina at 13. Maybe she's the representative of the City Girl, because Trina was kind of the first one who brought that kind of thing with the City Girls, right? So, but I still feel like the City Girls should have been on the list because their impact was crazy. With this generation, as raunchy as it was, the impact and the influence was crazy. So I felt like the City Girls should have been on there. I felt like the City Girls should have been on there. Everybody's talking about Nicki Minaj. She should have been number one. Why not? Either one or two. I felt like Nicki Minaj should have been one or two. I felt like Lil' Kim should have been down a little bit more, but maybe it was because of her influence or impact or something like that. And maybe they also looking at sales. But then when you think about achievements, I felt like Lauryn Hill should have been maybe one or two, because 5 Grammys? No one got that. What hip-hop artist you know got that? I don't know one. So I felt like Lauryn Hill should have been one or two. But Missy Elliott, I think Missy Elliott got a lot of them, but I don't know if she got 5. But you know what? It's just, I think this was the companies, the people in Billboard, the staff picks. So when you say staff picks, you kind of understand these are the peers. These are the people that's, the staff, which I think that's who you need to hear from. You need to hear from your peers. Shout out to Nicki Minaj. She made it number one. I'm not mad with that. I was looking at an article about Nicki Minaj the other day. The people rated her home. Let me say something to y'all. Quit. Are y'all crazy? Are y'all crazy calling the people on this lady house having the people raid her house. You know what else was crazy? I saw an article where Nicki Minaj she wasn't legal in the state. Isn't that crazy? Maybe I shouldn't say this too loud. But I saw an article which she also commented on. She talked about how it hurts her heart to see the illegals being, sent back over to their country because she is a person who is not legally here in the United States. Isn't that crazy? Did you guys know that? I saw an article in one of the, what article is this? What article is this right here? It talked about, I really want to give the people they respects for this, but I don't know who is this, who newspaper this is. But anyway, it talked about how Nicki Minaj shared in a song and also on a post that she was literally an illegal immigrant. I would think that by now, Nicki would probably had her paperwork, right? With Nicki being married, or is she married? And if she is, why haven't she went forward to got her paperwork right? Hold on, y'all. And if she's not married, what do it take to get that right, sis? You don't want the people to act crazy. In one of her rhymes, in one of her songs, she talked about how she was not legally in the States. Yikes. Stay quiet, sis. Listen, let me say this. If you ain't got your papers, be quiet. Get low. Don't talk about people because you may cause a light to come on yourself. Listen, how many minutes I got? I got about 10 minutes because, I got a black job, honey, and I got to get on it. But it's crazy. Shout out to Nicki Minaj and all the women who made the numbers on the top 25 staff pick. But this is what I want to also say about the hip hop world. It's a lot of women who are in the hip hop world don't get a lot of notice. And I think we need to start picking from those flocks and start bringing up some new artists. We have a way of we just only recycling the same three, which I think is so important that we start building up new people to push this genre forth. I think it's important that we seek out new people, new minds, and just to push the genre forth. No matter what genre you in, you have to allow others to come forth so you can move and push the moment, right? So I'm watching some of my favorite hip hop artists right now. Flipper T, I really like her. The girl in Alabama, Bossalina. See those girls. I think I talk about them over there on my Instagram. Not Instagram, but on Twitter. I try to talk about some of the girls who a lot of people don't talk about, to just give them, we see you, sis, keep going. Because, people need that when you are talented. You want encouragement. You want people to say, I love it, keep going. Maybe you can, give them some kind of inspiration or guidance to which way they can go. Some of y'all gonna have to come off y'all high horse and help some of these girls out, because it's just a moment where you're pushing the culture. So you really want to be able to pull up new people to move the moment. Nicki Minaj, that's your assignment, sis. I need you to do an album like a Mr. Morale, because that'll show your growth. I know you've been a barb for 100 years, but I need my barb to grow up, honey. But I really like it. I really like that Nicki Minaj #1. Let me move on. Shout out to all my girls. I love it. Meg, love it. Come on. I was thinking about this week with the politics, because y'all know over here we do entertainment, we do celebrities, and I also talk about politics from my opinion. Listen, this is just an opinion-based show. Go talk to your mama, okay? But listen, I was thinking about this. My favorite movie was the Titanic. with all the stuff that's going on in the news, and when you have conversations with people, everyone is scared. You're scared to spend money. You're scared to love people. You're scared to just even congregate on what we are seeing. Everybody is in suspense about, like, they don't know what happened. But anyway, I was thinking about this week with the controlling of the music that Kendrick Lamar was doing. I was thinking about the movie Titanic. The ship is going down, honey, whether you like it or not. But I was thinking about, where are you on this ship? Crazy, thinking, wow. So I don't know if you remember this, but in the movie, you hear me, Lady Liv? Do you remember how they locked the poor up at the bottom? They locked the poor people in the bottom of the damn ship. And it's like, why did they lock the poor people? Because they knew if the poor people was out, they was going to override the rich, right? And they was going to get on them damn boats, baby. We going to fight to the death right here. So, but I was so sad about that in the movie, that the poor was locked up in the ship. Locked up. Young men, get yourself together. Y'all don't need to be locked up in this time. You need to be free. Where you can protect your family and yourself, right? And I was thinking about this, the band, right? Do you remember in the scene where the band just kept playing? And you would say, well, why the hell the band ain't getting ready? The ship going down and the band still playing. Someone said this, and I'm going to give this credit to him. I think his podcast is Eggs and Grits. He said, the black people, we in disarray, and the black people, all they want to do is put boots on the ground. Y'all so low down. They said the ship going down, and the black people just want to find the nearest trail ride and the boots on the ground. Listen, black people tired. We tired, child. We've been fighting over 100,000 years. We're so sick of it. We're sick of it. So that's why we at the nearest trail ride with the boots on the ground. So we the band that's playing while the ship going down. You know, what we gonna do? I ain't finna wear myself to death, but that's what people want you to do. So I was thinking about that. The band playing. The band was playing as the ship was going down. Crazy, right? And once again, the rich people got away. They was the ones to get over on the ships and get away. I don't know where I'm going with this, but I just wanted to say with this, worry about what you can fix and what you can't fix. Pray and keep going. I think God's still protecting all of us, to those who that believe, and to the ones who don't, you know, get around somebody who do. Right? So don't worry yourself. Take a moment and breathe. Have a sizzling moment. And you're going to be all right. So I hope that's some word of encouragement. I got to go because I got a black job and I think I hear my black boss. So y'all have a good day. Make sure you subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, follow me on all the platforms. Thank you, Lady Liv. Good morning. I love you. Bye, y'all. Bye.